Come on. Hello, Acid Blue. I mean, come on. So, I had a lesson on trick taking before, and we're about to review by solving today's puzzle here. So the general rule of thumb in trick taking here is to follow the leading color here. Here, let's have some music here. It seems like we have two tricks needed for left and middle. Yeah, it's quite difficult, so might as well join in too here. So right has to lose everything or have a discard. Should take the opening lead. There's a good chance to discard with green here. That's a great hint. But Kyouko thinks that you mean to reset? At least there's 5 chances to do. What do you mean? It seems like the text here is too small. Well, accordingly, we'll be stuck soon because if we play, leave the red 3, then it will take all 3 tricks, and then if left leads yellow, then the right player would win a trick, and then middle would win 2. That leaves 1 place empty for left. So it should make sense to reset here. But there should be a way to have 2 of each here. should be like this, right? And the rest goes like this. Success! Lottery 248. I'm doing fine, even though with all the hard things that I'm having right now. Recently, I had a what can I say? Sudden increase on my work, and I got to get up earlier than usual for morning workouts at the swimming pool. So here's the point. I'm doing fine right here. But I might get tired because I become more active on working hours and stuff. In fact, I've been worried about that my activities won't be frequent as I used to. But once I get used to all that hard stuff, I'll think I'll be fine. Kyouko likes to swim? Yes, I like to swim. It's much better than running or jogging here because my feet don't get hurt a lot. Kyouko have flat feet and fallen arches. I mean, flat paws here. Usually there's feet that have the not so flat part, which helps balancing. But since my paws or feet are flat, I have trouble while walking or running because it's hard to balance. So I prefer to swim because I don't have to use much muscle to balance out. So anyways, here's the point. One player leads a card and everyone else follows the same kind or suit here. I mean out in bridge or playing cards here. Not here, but there. If there's nothing to follow, you have to play any card, but it doesn't count. This concept is called a discard here. And that is all we have learned from the previous lesson. But there is an exception here. And that is where we learn about the concept of trumps. So, as summarized in my previous lesson, trumps are priority suit. Because it can win any discards here. It's hard to get at first, but if you recount about the concept of trick taking, it's quite logical here. It's quite obvious that one player leads a card and everyone else follows the same kind here. And that applies to trumps as well. And for a trump to work as a priority suit, it must be played with the other suits. But the only way to play that way is to have the trump discarded. I'm about to bring in an example here. Hold on. Where was it? Okay. So there's a message apparently to help the people out there in Turkey, if I pronounce it right. And then we'll get to practice and there's some lectures on the concept of trumps here. So, yes, there was a big earthquake there, and several bridge federations have tried to raise funds with their tournaments. Kyouko doesn't have a regular partner to join together, but at least I led people to know that there's various ways to help people out there. Yes, Trump suits are always priority for sure, but for the priority to happen, there are some conditions to make it happen. Yes, we usually say that priority means strong or privileged, so it is quite easy to think that Trump suits are strong, but to make it strong, there's a certain condition to make it strong. And that is when the Trump suit is discarded. So for example, in the trick here, cards are led, but even though the ace of flat suit is played, the trump wins the trick. So if trump suit is played with other non-trump suits, it wins because it is a priority suit and the priority has worked out. Of course, if there are multiple trumps played, the highest trump suit card wins. It's described here as like the trump suit also allows the opponent to ruff in. So here's a terminology here. Ruff means play the trump suit. It's that simple. I assume it's from an old card game called Ruff and Honors, which I remember it as related to Twist. Is the trump suit always a spade? No, it can be determined before the game. I mean, the play of the cards actually begin, which is called the auction or bidding. And speaking of auctions, have you heard about eBay? Because Kyouko used to look for various bridge-related items. They sometimes have a fixed price for certain items, but at other times, they just give some items for anyone who has bid it the most. And the auction in Bridge is quite similar here. of trumps here. Okay. As Suru mentioned before, trump is the strongest suit here, but the strongness happens when it's played with other suits, usually when discarded. And we use the word rough to play the trump suit. And trumps can be determined during the auction known as the bidding. Or I should say bidding phase. Because after that, there's another phase where you actually play the cards. And generally you choose the suit for trumps. Which you mostly have. Yes, there is only one trump suit in a deal, but depending on what your bid or what you have, you could have no trumps. Which is called no trump, as we used to play. But since we're discussing about trumps, we could say that the trump suits are usually decided with having the most cards. For example, if I had lots of diamonds on my hand, I would start bidding with diamonds. Okay, so let's just say that X is a card here. So if my hand shape or this different my hand's distribution or shape is like this. show that I have lots of hearts than any other suit. Also, you have certain cards on a hand. The bit for hearts is usually simple here. One heart. And if I had lots of diamonds, oh. I would bid one diamond. Uh-oh. I shouldn't type numbers with numpad here, but basically, I wouldn't talk much about bidding here because it gets quite deep here. But the point is this. If you have lots of cards on a certain suit, you want that suit to be the trump. Can you bluff during bidding? I would have to go deep to explain that, but basically, my answer here is usually we have some special exceptions to our bidding because bidding systems are quite perfect for every kind of hand. So we have to choose the best bid to make the best decision here. And the bluff on the bidding is usually called a side bidding. Or simply just as side. It should be okay to say it's okay to bluff a little bit only when the bidding is stuck around somewhere and not too nonsense. Well, tangents are usually okay, but I want to get things on track because even your questions need more higher understanding of my answers for it. In other words, even if I do get the right answer, I'm afraid that even you who asked for it won't easily get it. That is all. So anyways, the point is, if you have lots of cards of a certain suit, of a certain suit, then you would want to be it as trump. And the number of trumps should be 8 or more. Usually it's quite rare to have 8 cards of a suit in one hand, so there should be 8 or more cards on both hands or partnership. You might think that if it gets even, there's like 13 cards for a certain suit. So in order to win, you need 7 cards of a suit to win. But actually, it takes 8 cards of a suit to have advantage. would have 6 of them because there's 13 cards in total on a suit. Let's say North has 3 and South have 4. Then it should be okay if East and West have 3 each. Same goes if it goes splits into 4 cards and 2 cards. But the problem here is when it's split to 5 and 1. Of a card that North and South can play. Since one card at a time is played, right? That's the basic of trick taking here. One player leads a card. Everyone else follows. A card of the same kind. But let's say North and South have 8 of a certain suit. Then East and West would only have 5 each. I mean in total. So, if North has 4 and South has 4, they have advantage because it's much more than they can actually play it. For one extra trick. Now if West has 4 and East have 1, they would still have competition, but generally North and South would have high cards on their trumps, so it's fine for the most time. Now the problematic thing happens if only one side have 5 of all the trumps for East and west. But if north have 3 and south have 5, it'll be still okay. Because both sides have the same amount of trumps to play here. So generally, this is the reason when in choosing trump, both partners should have 8 cards between them. And now this concept of split and break is generally about how the cards of a suit are divided. So if one side has n cards, the other side would have n minus n amount of cards. Now, this concept of split and break would be discussed later on. Four-card majors or 5-card majors, which is fortunately on next screen. Next stream on my lectures here. And here's that thing here. To play a trump, you have to play it first to lead or have no cards left in the suit lead, which is to discard. Priority happens if it's played with other suits. When it's discarded, in an analog game, are the partners allowed to discuss about their cards to each other? That's a good question. Discussion is only allowed with the bidding here. coded talk of bidding. And speaking of talking, there are some certain times where you have to talk. Yes. It's very limited here. But to explain that, I have to discuss about natural bidding and artificial bidding. So it's quite a tangent here. This coded talk of bidding is quite complicated here, but don't worry, Kyouko will explain every one of them. So there's two kinds of bidding here: natural bidding and artificial bidding. Natural bidding is just as what's bid here. On the other hand, artificial bidding means artificial stuff, as in different than natural bidding. In other words, quite different than the bid thing and show something else. A term for artificial bidding, and it's called convention. And this is an agreement. Coded talk here. Well, natural bidding is also have in the lecture here. So there's that tangent here. And hold on, I think I have Oh, I found it. Now, there we have. We have a Trump variant of Cardoo here. And I haven't checked it out yet, so let's try to solve the Cardoo puzzles with Trumps here. Wait up. I think it's quite problematic with the screen here. I think I'll have to cut off quite a bit. And then there. Yeah, it's for mobile platforms, I assume. So oh. And speaking of which, there. It's now much better. So rounded cards are trumps here. And Kyouko just brought up the easiest one here. two cards. I mean, two tricks to be won, each from these sides here. And Kyouko never had played Cardoo with 4 players there, which is also a problem. What I think is that the trump suit here would have to be taken away. Otherwise, it will discard the trump and be ruffed here. Red 9, red 7, red 5, and green 1. Okay. Maybe I should move the screen here and open the notepad. Okay. Now the abstract here has got even perfect with the concept of trumps here. Trumps are forced play in Cardoo, while trick-taking in itself is forced to play a card. At a turn, much as like the others. You see, one player played a card and tries to follow the leading color or suit. repetitive, but everyone's allowed. I mean, everyone's obliged to play a card, and that should be let and be followed, and then if unable to, it should be played anything, but it doesn't count unless it's the priority suit to be roughed. That's it. Well, I think I have found a solution here. Can you follow the left suit with a trump card? Or you must use the left suit. If you have the left suit, you must play the suit first. Trumps can be played if you don't have the left suit. For instance, if I have one blue card and lots of trumps, I have to play the blue card if someone else played blue to play first. And that is why priority happens when it's discarded. Or if it's played with other suits. In my talk, can we reset? Yes. So my solution is to play green and then yellow and then play trump and then play trump. And that should be it. Well, but the play here makes sense because the left plays green and right falls and everyone else discarded. Same goes for a second trick. And then the trump suit kicks in. You aren't forced to play trump. Also, there are some games where you are forced to play trump. you mean if the trump is the leading suit? Yes, that's really obvious here because following suit rule still applies in the trump suit. If trump is the leading suit, everyone has to follow that trump suit. So let's move on to the next one. Now both players in the middle have to win 2 of each. Well, generally yes. But that priority is enforced in Bridge. I'll change the music here. And it should be something for discarding 3 here. So green 8, blue 9, red 1, green 1. And then discard blue here. And then uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. Don't worry, we can restart all over again. We have like infinite chances here because it's a practice puzzle. Try to come up with a solution here. While I fetch some water for myself. the blue here. And then what do you mean? Okay. Just try to chill. Your brain shouldn't be too overheated. Blue 8. I'll follow suit and then discarding green. Okay. And then red. And now I get what you're thinking here. So it's another discard on the blue, and then the trump kicks in. Try will die. Wow! Anyways, I think that's too much for today. The point is, trumps are priority suit as well known, but the priority happens if it's played with other suits. If you understand it as priority happens when it's discarded, that's fine, but I think this way is much understandable. And you could play other suit if your plans are like that. And another reminder about this card is that everyone's forced to play a card as they turn. you're unable to follow, play anything else, but it doesn't count. And that is all about the basic of trick taking. So we're done with lesson 1 here. And next time we'll talk about fading, split or breaks, and 4-card and 5-card majors here. And we'll discuss about natural bidding and artificial bidding as well. Oh, I have it, and don't worry. Even though bidding is the hardest part to understand, it's basically about coded talk. Even natural bidding is quite coded. I will try to do my best to easily understand for you. So do not rush about what will I teach in my lessons, because you want to get your brain to be trained here. So I think that's it for the lessons, at least. So, do you have any questions for today's lesson? Thanks for the lesson, Kyouko Sensei. My pleasure here, because it seems like nobody's... no. A very few people are showing interest for context bridge here.